Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Kevin, I'm a geek. You are watching Kevin the Geek. Welcome to the Series 4 finale of Not Going Out. We are really starting to move quite rapidly now with this show. Obviously, if you're watching on YouTube, it's now the middle of March. Of course, I'm still recording this in January for them to come out at the start of February over on Patreon, so of course you'll be able to see them. So coming out soon, hopefully, we will have Series 5 of Not Going Out also coming out on Patreon, so head on over there if you want to get the really early access for them. This one is called Life on Mars Bars, which is an interesting title. I'm really looking forward to seeing this series finale, so let's check it out.
2 VIP guest tickets to Wimbledon.
Oh my god, the tennis!
The dogs.
I don't need someone holding me hand when I cross the road.
I'm gonna take care of you, Lee.
It's like watching a Yorkshire remake of Gone with the Wind.
Whoa! Oh!
What are you wearing? You look ridiculous.
Lee, can you hear me?
Yes, I can bloody hear you. I'm in shock.
It's a dramatic pause, looking into the distance.
I quite fancy a nibble on a fun-sized Mars bar.
It's like being in Carry On Up the Coma.
Why don't you join me?
If that's mine, I'm more flexible than I thought.
Oh!
All right, son.
He's back again.
You just got me pregnant.
What are you dressed like that for?
Like what?
Like a Chuckle Brother in an ice cream factory sketch.
I'm representing the doctor who's treating you.
I think the babies are coming. Oh.
Well, it's all right for you. I've been working all day.
What did you say?
Oh. I will say that, mums do go very unappreciated. Although, well, I don't know why it bugs me. If I've got, I'm on dating apps and stuff like that. When I see that there's a woman on there who literally puts her occupation as full-time mummy, I'm just a bit like, really? I don't know why. It annoys me. Maybe it's just the general term of full-time mummy. Yeah, like. Why? Why do you call yourself mummy? Is it just me? Is it weird? Yeah, I'm not so keen on it.
Maybe you can jack your job in and turn the flat into a lap dancing club that shows 24-hour-a-day greyhound racing.
You can look, but don't handle the goods. They sent me to fetch you. It's time to go home, son.
Oh.
I wouldn't be surprised if the old Lee's gone and what you're left with is a wiser, deeper, more insightful version of Lee.
Is it a date or not?
It's a date.
Good.
We have had some interesting character developments in this series. I'm trying to think. Because I know of that song, Life on Mars. It's obviously a very well regarded song. I've never really properly listened and studied and analysed it. I mean, let me just bring up the lyrics.
A few moments later.
It's a god-awful small affair to the girl with the mousy hair, but her mum is yelling no and her daddy has told her to go, but her friend is nowhere to be seen. Now she walks through her sunken dream to the seat with the clearest view. She's hooked to silver screen, but the film is a saddening bore, for she's lived it 10 times or more. She can spit in the eyes of fools as they ask her to focus on sailors partying in the dance hall. Oh man, look at those cavemen go. It's a freaky show. Take a look at the lawman beating up the wrong guy. Oh man, wonder if he'll ever know he's the best-selling show. Is there life on Mars? It's strange. It's a strange song in it. I mean, it's kind of about a lot of stuff, and at the same time, like, nothing all at the same time. It's really strange. I mean, I'd have to have a really good like research and kind of look into it and trying to do a deep dive if I was ever to try and probably break it down and understand it and see maybe how it applies to the show and everything like that. I liked how they took the song Life on Mars, but then obviously put the thing about the fun-size Mars bars, and so it made that link to it, Life on Mars bars. That was a fun little thing there. But as not just an episode, but as a series, we've really been pushing on this idea of Lee and Lucy now. So episode 1 maybe not so much, because that was the one with the drugs. Lucy wasn't really that in that one that much. You had the whole Debbie thing, and there was some interesting ideas that were sort of explored the idea of Lee being a dad potentially, and Lucy was trying to kind of encourage him to like do the right stuff and like really showing that she's caring about him. Obviously you had the movie one, maybe again that one a little bit less so. That was just more her pure anger at him pretty much all through that. But dancing, fireworks, and now this episode, we've really kind of pushing it on. Especially like in the fireworks, you had that sort of little kiss right towards the end. That was very almost a kiss. It's almost like we've been... Actually, no, I wouldn't say... Because they've already had a kiss, didn't they? They had a kiss by the mistletoe in the second Christmas episode, I think it was, which... That would have... Yeah, that was the episode literally right before this series. Yeah. So they're suggesting that they're going on a date. I guess my wonder will be, in Series 5, will it start with them suddenly dating? Are they maybe already in a full-blown relationship? Will it be just how it's been and it's still the whole roommate, tenant, landlord kind of situation with a will they, won't they kind of thing? It will be interesting to see what we get with Series 5. But I said it... I can't remember which episode it was, but I mentioned in one of the episodes within Series 4 that it was almost like, other than the Christmas episode, they hadn't really been teasing it really, other than Daisy saying it. I really think they're pushing it now. This is now obviously the third full series we've had Lee and Lucy. I mean, I still go back to Series 1, and I kind of would have loved to have seen Kate come back, and maybe she still will. Maybe she will. It's definitely possible. I'd love to see Lee, Kate, and Lucy. I really, really would. Especially now, with this kind of will they, won't they? It would add a big interest in dynamic. But I thought this is a really improved series. It's taken it to another level. So yeah, really excited to obviously continue on. So no Christmas special that came after Series 4. So next week on the 22nd of March on YouTube, it will be the start of Series 5, and hopefully at some point between now and then we'll be able to have the full reaction to Series 5 go up early on Patreon, which you can check out, like I said, nice and early. But that is going to do it for today. So I really appreciate you sticking with me, and I thank you very much for that. But until next time, my name's Kevin. I'm a geek, and you've been watching Kevin the Geek. Goodbye.